An empty bedroom is full. The router pulses like a tiny lighthouse. Your phone flashes like a trapped firefly. And something from your neighbor's apartment drifts through the wall and across your face. So if humans could see radio waves, would we discover a hidden world, or immediately wish we could turn it off? This is one ordinary morning in 2026 in a small Seoul apartment above a busy intersection. Nothing in the room has moved. The blanket is still on the floor, the chair still has laundry pretending to be furniture, but your eyes have changed and the air has started acting crowded. The router is no longer a boring plastic box. It is a lighthouse with no respect for personal space, sending soft pulses through the room. Your phone, face down on the table, flickers too, not with readable texts or floating passwords, just bursts of signal energy. Congratulations! You cannot read anyone's messages. You can only see that everything is trying to talk. Only now does the science become useful. Radio waves are electromagnetic radiation, part of the same broad family as visible light. Your eyes normally detect only a narrow slice of that family. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cell networks, broadcasts, they live outside that slice, so to us they are usually silent and invisible. But in this morning's terrible upgrade, they are translated into color. A little signal weather map appears in the corner of your vision. Bedroom haze, moderate. Local sources, router, phone, earbuds somewhere under the blanket. Neighbor leakage, rude, because then the wall stops acting like a wall. Visible light from next door cannot pass through it, so your neighbor's kitchen stays politely hidden. But some radio signals can pass through, weaken, reflect, or bend around obstacles depending on their wavelength, frequency, power, and what the wall is made of, which means your apartment is not really a sealed box. It is more like a suggestion. A soft band from the neighbor's Wi-Fi slides through the plaster and across your breakfast plans, so you walk to the kitchen for coffee because apparently even a sensory crisis needs caffeine. The earbuds chirp. A smartwatch blinks. The phone reaches outward. The router answers. Each source is small, but together they overlap into a domestic fog. Radio wave vision would turn wireless civilization into visible weather. And now the question changes. Not, what am I seeing? But, how did the world ever look simple? In the hallway, that question gets worse. Signals leak from apartments above, below, and across the corridor. The elevator reflects streaks of color like a metal cave. Some patches fade where concrete and distance eat the signal. Others brighten where waves overlap. The building has not become futuristic, it has become honest. Then the doors open to the street, and the map stops being a map, it blooms. Above the Seoul intersection, broad sheets sweep from cell infrastructure across glass towers. Phones blink in pockets like hundreds of tiny fireflies. Buses carry moving signal clouds. Delivery scooters drag little comet tails. Cafe Wi-Fi spills through windows. Public networks, navigation pings, broadcast layers, and distant satellite signals stack overhead like transparent weather systems. The city was already doing all of this before breakfast. But seeing it does not make the city easier to understand. It makes the crosswalk harder to find. Edges blur, walls lie, sources overlap. Reflections create ghost paths. Stronger does not always mean important. Nearby does not always mean useful. And raw signal energy is not meaning, any more than seeing sound waves would instantly let you understand every conversation in a stadium. This is where the superpower flips. Your eyes are not windows, they are bouncers. They do not let all of reality into your head. They reject almost everything, not because that reality is fake, but because a brain that noticed every wave, flicker, reflection, vibration, and chemical trace would never make it to the coffee machine. The real superpower is not seeing radio waves. It is not seeing them. So the radio layer fades. The intersection becomes roads, people, buses, morning light. The apartment becomes walls again. The bedroom looks empty. But it was never empty. The router is still pulsing. The phone is still checking in. The neighbor's signal is still wandering through the wall like the world's least invited houseguest. The room did not become quiet. Your brain became merciful. And if you want more strange little tours through the reality your senses edit out, subscribe before your router starts waving back.